What's up, YouTube? That's Izzy. She's the best cat in the world, and she's my biggest fan. I'm Brian, your Midwest Gaming team captain. I won my OTS tournament this weekend at a Rising Star with Sky Striker, because Engage is insane. Do some shout outs. Shout out to Izzy, best cat in the world. Shout outs to Metamats, Rising Star, and TGG Gaming. I guess they're okay. Shout outs to DV Grinder. Shout outs to Midwest Gaming teammates for giving me shit for playing Sky Striker. I guess. I think that's it. Oh, nope. Shout outs to my wife who's filming this deck profile. Can't forget. Tennessee. We're gonna start with some monsters. 3 Ray, 2 Rose. Her real name's Montana. I'm sorry, guys. And then 1 Rhoda. We don't play 1 and we don't play 3. Rhine, you clown. You want to see it sometimes, but not all the time, obviously. And then 1 Engage. God, I wish this was at 3. It'd be insane. 1 Hornet, 1 multi-roll. These are the 1-ofs. Yeah, Engage came off the list, and I put together Sky, and I didn't look back. We love it. We love it here. Triple Widow, Triple Shark, because we do play Desires, so we don't want to banish like 1. Banishing like 1 or 2 Sharks when you only have 2 is like bad sometimes. So we need 3, and Shark is just insane. Half the time it's another interruption as well, depending on the matchups. Like, I love sharking Tri-Brigades, Shurag, and banishing their cards. Like, you can do that? I was like, yes, I can. Nice deck. And then 2-ofs, Eagle Booster, Afterburners, and Airspace. So that's the Sky lineup. This card is nuts. It's basically a Call by the Grave that also hits Imperm. Afterburners is okay. When you're blind in second, I just need it. I don't know. I might put Jamming Waves back in. Honestly, like, I've been finding that I lose to back row. Like, most decks' engines just aren't better than mine, but when you have your engine and also a Solemn Strike to hit my Link Summon, it's like, well, that hurts a lot. So Jamming Waves is in contention to come back, but Afterburners is really good. For non-Sky spells, we do Triple Pot. There's not enough Sky Mirrors that you're going to play to make this card bad. I banish Engage all the time and still win anyway, because my deck is better than yours. So Pot is just insane. Twin. I put Called By in recently. I don't know if it's correct. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. Mind Control might come back. I took out Mind Control. And then Upstart Goblin. Honestly, Mind Control is probably better, but like sometimes just 1 Ash. When you can't play without these 6 cards, or without one of these 5, Ash like can really hurt sometimes. So having the option to like draw an out to having your Rhoda Ash and losing isn't the worst thing in the world. So we might keep it, we might not. Hand Traps, 3 Ash, 3 Bell, 3 Veiler, 3 Imperm. This is a good lineup. I was playing Nibiru for a while. I moved it to the side. It just wasn't impactful enough for me to keep it. I'd rather just have Sky cards and like 1 or 2 of these. And that's 40. That's the main deck. I like it a lot. Twin, I think right now is really a necessary card. I might even play, I want to play 3, honestly. Just because a lot of people are maining Imperial Order, especially Tri-Brigade. Like, Tri-Brigade is so hard if you can't play through their back row. Like, their engine is worse than yours, but their traps make it better. And it's just really hard to win sometimes if you can't like blow out any of their back row. So I think Twin's really important. Extra super standard, 3 Kagari, because Kagari gets you Engage if it's in your graveyard. 3 Shizuku, because Shizuku gets you Engage if it's not in your graveyard. And Hayate can put Engage in your graveyard. It's insane. Kinda Zeke. I want 2 of these. Like, The second Zeke is my 16th card, but I couldn't find anything that was worth cutting. Everything else just comes up more. Halleck Celine access code. You win games that you shouldn't if you didn't play this card. So I play it. And then Ningirsu. Some people play Phoenix for outs to IO. I play Ningirsu for outs to Dragoon because I think you don't have to draw a Dragoon. You just have to combo it. And between Rose and Ningirsu, I had 7 matches today, and 3 of them, turn 1, game 1, ended on Dragoon, and I outed all 3 boards. So, like, you need to be able to out Dragoon, otherwise you lose. And then Nib, Kaiju. I play Kaijus because of Dragoon. And also against Drytron, like if they have Dragoon and Ultimateness, like sometimes it's like you can out one but not the other. So the Kaiju helps with that, just takes care of the problem, the bigger problem, and then you can out the other, and then it's an out Dragoon. I never sided it in the Striker Mirror, unless I thought I was like going to be worse than them and I needed to shut off their Sky cards. But in the Sky Mirror I played today, I felt like I was better than them, so I could outplay them pretty much no matter what. And I did. So I didn't side in the Kaijus in the Sky Mirror. And then I could put Meister instead of Psycho Reader, just because Prank Kids is really popular. And this is almost just as good as against Drytron as Psycho Reader, and it can't be belled. So I wanted like 3 more cards to hit on that first Prank Kid summon. Like Ash is amazing, but Valor and Imperm and Bell are like subpar against them. So if you put in Skullmeisters, you can draw either Ash or Skull when they activate that first Prank Engrave, and more often than not, it's just turnover. And then 3 Shared Ride, 3 Cosmic. You know, there's not many cards that are good to side going first. Like, I don't know. Judgment could go here so you avoid the blowouts and you can like set whatever you want, because nobody's citing Reboot against Striker. So like if I had to pick 3 side cards that come next, it might be Judgments instead of Shared Rides. But like if the Striker Mirror is not going to be popular, maybe take these out for Judgments instead, because then I can set and go crazy and I don't have to worry about getting blown out unless they have multiple, and if they have multiple, they're better than me. Hate to see it. And then Cosmics, because back row removal is important. There should be a 3rd twin in here somewhere, maybe. But the 2 twin and the 3 Cosmic ended up working for me today, so that's okay. Yeah, that's the list. We only lost to Altergeist because games 2 and 3, not only did I not open any back row removal, but he was also playing something spicy. I don't know if Geist is doing this. I haven't seen it before. I don't know if it's standard, and I don't know how anything that's not really meta could be standard to begin with. But he was playing Celine access code because all of his Geist monsters are spellcasters. So when his opponent got enough spells engrave, like, I don't know, I was just never concerned about getting killed by Geist very quickly. And then all of a sudden he just Celined, I don't remember with what. It wasn't a Kaiju. It was like something weird. A Link Karibo and something else. And then went into access code and I was just dead. I was like, oh, yeah, Geist can do that really easily as long as they don't fake her. And he got me with this games 2 and 3 when, like, if he wasn't playing these cards, his Geist deck wasn't going to win. So I was not losing. I was not losing game 3 if he didn't have these cards in his extra deck. But he did, so I lost. And I don't know if he was playing Extrava or not. I didn't see any Extravagances, but the Geist player lost in top 8, so I never have to play him again. But that was my only loss today. The only other game I dropped was to Virtual World because they did Dragoon combo and I couldn't out it this time. It happens. But yeah, I already did my shoutouts. I don't know how to end the video. Thanks for watching.